So this is a learning activity related to loving kindness. And what I'd like you to do is to take out a piece of paper, and on one side of the paper I want you to write the following words. I want you to write sleep, physical health, mental health, contentment, dreams, friends, synchronistic events, and death. So let me go through that list again. On one side of the paper, write the following words: sleep, physical health, mental health, contentment, dreams, friends, synchronistic events, and death. And on the other side of the paper, I want you to make two columns. And in one column, there's somebody who has very little loving kindness, or the opposite of loving kindness, fear or ill will. And then in the second column, there's somebody who has a huge amount, high loving kindness. So what I'd like you to do is to think of a person, one person, who is filled with the opposite of loving kindness, either filled with fear or filled with ill will, hatred, anger. And you might even want to put their name on that column. And then in the second column, think of somebody that is just radiant, luminous, suffused with loving kindness. And put their name. And then just take some time and go through each of these different categories. And ask, if you know, how is their sleep? Is it terrible? Is it good? Is it great? How is their physical health? Is it terrible? Is it good? Is it great? How's their mental health? And write one of these three words: terrible, great, terrible, good, or great. And so when you just take some time and look at the qualities of sleep, physical health, mental health, contentment, dreams, friends, synchronistic events, and the way or the experience of death, then it might give you a picture of the impact of loving kindness on our lives. Now, with the quality of death, you're going to need to take the example of somebody that you know who died, who was filled with loving kindness, and somebody who died who was filled with the opposite. And see if you have any information about what their experience at death was like. Do you know? And then just use this as an opportunity to begin to see if there's a picture that emerges about the impact of living with loving kindness as opposed to living with the opposite. Now take some time and pause this video. And once you've paused the video and you have your little chart filled out, one last question for you. When you see this, how does this impact your interest in cultivating loving kindness?